hell? Nine ini. Mina. Laini. 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 Okay. Hello and how are you? My name is Muhindo Mubarak and I welcome you to, I think it is 20th lecture, if it's not the 21st, but we shall find out. I think it's 20th lecture of creating a complete e-commerce management system. As you know, we always do 30 minutes. So I'll go ahead and start our timer. Without wasting much time, I'm going to go straight into our today's business. And we start. Let me first go live here. All right. Yep, we are live. Okay, so in the previous lecture we stopped at the level whereby we could load the products and then click on a product, and then we click on it, then we are able to see the photos of that product. We can be able to zoom, we can zoom out, we can slide up to the last one, and then it stops sliding. So that's what we could do in the previous lecture. Does it stop sliding? I think it's not stop sliding, it is up to infinity. We have to disable that. Okay, it has stopped. Yeah, it has up to infinity. I mean, it stops. You can even slide down to hide it. So that's what we were able to do in the previous lecture. So let's proceed from there. First of all, you see there is this pop-up that does. I'm going to first hide it. So let's go ahead and hide it. So I'll come to our where is it? No, this is not a project. All right, it's here. Let me run it. I think it's here. Okay, yeah. This is 11. On 11, I want to have this one here. All right. Okay, so we're at this level. Let me see. I want to display here 10. Yeah, this one I want to show. So you see here when I click, it shows this pop-up. I want to hide that. So let's go ahead and hide that. So I'll come here to download. Then we come here. Here there is this toast that I want to get rid of. So let's go ahead and remove it. All right, so that's fine. So if I go ahead and click on this product, we'll be able to see the product. All right, so let's proceed and work on the product details. So we're going to have the product title on top here, then the prices. After the prices, then we go ahead and put the item description with the respective descriptions. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me search for this, and then I save time. Search. All right, so what we're going to do, after our slider, you have our slide on top there. Okay, so we have our slide on top there. We have our slider on top there, which has the photos. So immediately after the slider, we're going to put the product details. All right, let's see. Let me show you. I just want to save your time. That's why I'm doing this. So I have a slider here, and then the slider ends, and then after the slider I'm going to put a what? I'm going to put a container. I'm going to put a container for the what? That's going to have these product items. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to begin by putting the product title. Now we're going to begin by putting the product title. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll just simply come and so come after our slider. This is our product. Sorry, where is our product? Product screen. Product screen. This one here. Okay, that's where we are. Hidden this thing. Disturbing. Anyway. Alright, let's have it there. Nothing to do. Alright, so what we're going to do, I want to put on top. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to come to our product screen, which is this one, and then after we're going to go ahead and come bottom to it. So this is the slider. Okay, so we have our slider here. So after this slider, we're going to put our product title. So how can we access it? We can just simply say widget dot what dot item. Sorry, how did I access it? Sorry, okay, have your product. So we just simply say product dot what dot name, and then we shall have that kind of a name there. So what we're going to do, we're going to format it so it can look much more better than that. So let's go ahead and make it a little bit bigger, so we can do some title large like this, and then after we make it start at the beginning. So I can surround it with a container and then come and give this container an alignment. Okay, so I can just simply come and give it alignment of start, top start. Yep. So after doing so, we can give it also some padding. We can give it some padding. So I can just simply come and say here, give some padding. Okay, of edge inset dot only. So I give left, for example, 15, so it look like that, and then also top 15 and maybe 5, and then after right we give it also 15. So that's fine. So after doing that, you can give this take some font weight. You can just come and put here font weight. So let's make this one font weight, the text of 900. Alright, okay, we shall work on that font weight later. Alright, so after doing that, so we're going to go ahead and put the price of the product. So let's first begin by separating the items. So we're going to put here like the separation, and then we go ahead and put the price of the product. So the price of the product is going to be just a container. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to be a container which will be having the primary color, and then the text with the actual price, and then followed by the what, by discounted price, or the discount that we shall have given. So let's go ahead and do that. So it will just simply be a row. Let me put it there and explain it. Okay, so I'll just simply come and copy this. All right, come and put it here. All right, I'm going to explain everything. Okay, so this is next to our title. I'll go ahead and just simply put a container. So this container is going to help us on the paddings. Okay, so after putting the container, I go ahead and put alignment top left, and then go ahead and put inside the row inside that container. So after putting a row inside the container, inside it I go ahead and put a container, an fx container, and I give it our primary color as its main color or background color. So I give it a primary color as a background color, then I give it border radius 0, and then give it padding of 5. Then I'll go ahead and give fx text of title medium, and then I can as well do this title large, so it can be like the price should be also big. And then I go ahead and put here the product price. So I just say price, and then come and put the selling price. Selling price. So that is the amount that we are selling the product. Then we make the text to be white because this is having the background of primary color. Then after, we'll go ahead and separate the width by 10, and then we come here and put our currency. So this currency, I remember we did dynamic currency. So up config, let's see. I believe we have some currency somewhere where we are referencing it. Let me see. I believe we have defined some currency somewhere. It is here. It is here. It is under utils. So just simply say utils dot what dot currency, and then after putting our currency, we go ahead and do what? We go ahead and put the product price too. And so product, so you just simply put here we go ahead and put here our product dot price. So it's going to be our buying price. I don't know, that is fine, but we shall figure which one we should be displaying for as buying and the one as selling. So let's go ahead and put here primary what? Our primary color. So yeah, so that is a discounted one and one without discount. Which one should we be showing as a selling price? Because the one which is the bigger should be having a cut. Okay, so let me put here selling price, and I'll show you how I've put that cut, and here put buying price. So let me explain this. So let me put here our currency. Put your currency, and then after I'm going to show you. So this is how I put the what this slash that cuts it. So let me first make it title large. All right, so I just simply go ahead and give it a style, and then with this style I come and give it decoration style of solid, and then I come and give a decoration of text decoration line through. That one will give that kind of a forward slash, I mean the cutting that you're seeing there. So let me make the font to be bigger so it can match with the actual price. I think that's fine. All right, so that's fine. So what next? Now let's go ahead and reduce on the padding. I see as if the padding of this is so big, of this container. This container, let's give some padding all of 2. Yeah, I think that's fine. So after doing so, I'm going to go ahead and give this the entire thing some padding. So I'll come here and give some, maybe I can just as well just simply put here our sized width of 5, so it can be a little bit front like this. Put 15. Yeah, so that is fine now. That is fine. So after doing so, let's give it some padding maybe here. Padding is not balancing. Let me just define my own padding. So put padding. Let me give this padding here. Padding, say edge insert dot symmetric, and then put vertical of 5 and horizontal of 5, maybe vertical of 2 and horizontal of maybe 8. I think that's fine. So that's fine. So after doing so, we can proceed to another thing. So you can pause the video and watch this very carefully to see that you're on the same page with me. However, it is not so complicated if you've been following from the very first video. All right, so let's proceed. So the next thing, I'm going to give the item description or the item details. So item description, I'm just going to simply get this. I'm going to simply get this title. Put this size width and put height of 5. Yeah, so you can be there. Let me go ahead and get just like there you see. So again, put item description. So let me just copy this title. It's going to be much more like that. And then come here after these prices. Come here and put item description. So I can give some difference of 2 or maybe 4 or 5, and then come and make it here item details or item description. Make it in capital letters so it can stand out. So that's fine. That's fine. Let me make it maybe title medium so it can be a little bit smaller. So after doing so, I'm going to go ahead and put the description of the item. All right, so we want to express ourselves even with HTML, or want to express ourselves fully, like how should be able to have boldings in the item description, something like that, bolding and lining, all those things we want to have them in our item description. So what we're going to do, we're going to add to present the item details in form of what? In form of HTML. So I'll show you how we do it. I'll show you how we gonna do it. So I've put item description. So the next container is going to be HTML. Okay, so let me first get this. All right, so after the item description container here, next I'm going to put the HTML container. So I just simply first put container, and then I say padding, and then I give this padding of 5, for example, and then I go ahead and put HTML. So this HTML is a package that we have to add in order to preview the content that's written for HTML format into our format that we want. So let me show you that package. So that package is here. It's called Flutter HTML. It's called Flutter HTML. So let's go ahead and download the latest. So I'll just simply come to my browser and search for Flutter HTML. So that is first package. Is it this one? I believe it's this one. Let's look at the one that we have here. See, this one is having version 3. How come that this one is still behind? Alright, so this is the beta version of it, like installing it in a beta version. Alright, so let's download the beta version, which is 3. So I'll just copy this, so you can find just the beta version here, and you just copy from this one. Okay, so this is the beta version. Yeah, so you just click here to access the beta version. So come and click on installing, then come and copy Flutter HTML. Okay, or you can just simply manually put this one here so I can have it. So let's go ahead and add it in our .yaml file. So I'll come to our YAML here, and then we go ahead and add, okay, flutter HTML. Let's go ahead and get our pub get. So we shall wait for it to load. So I think it has finished. So after finishing, so I'll just simply come and import this, press Alt and Enter, import, and then come put here product description or product details. So put here the color should be gray. This is how you style it. You can style so many things. So I just style everything to have the color of gray 700. And then I also come here and say everything that is bolded, it should be having our primary color. I should be having also the font size of that, and should be having the font weight of that. So that is how I want to mark the bolded things. So by doing like that, we can be able to present our HTML in our app, and in a better way. So it means that you can have the images, etc., as I'll show you when we proceed. So that is beautiful. So I think that's enough to talk about the product. So you can proceed and go ahead and put this line, this divider that is separating the product with the other product that someone may like. So let's go ahead and add those. So it's just simply a size box of height 5, and then divider of thickness 15, and then another size box of 815. So if I show you, we shall have something like that after saving. All right, so we shall have here the main product, and then followed by what someone may like. All right, hope you can see that. So let's proceed. I hope you can see that, and I hope it is making sense for you. All right, okay, so that is beautiful. So let's proceed. Let us proceed. So after doing so, now let's go ahead and present a product that someone may like. Okay, you may also like. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this container which has the word you may also like, and add it here. It is just a plain word. You can as well write it. So I'll come here after this height of 15. I go ahead and add another container of you may also like. Just pause the video and look at it. It's just, there's no magic there. All right, so if I save, you'll have here you may also like. However, I want to align it. And give it more font. All right, let's align it. Text align. Just come and put alignment and put top start, something like that. So you shall have it there. Yeah, so that's beautiful. Now you're going to go ahead and present the product that someone may like. All right, so just simply the product in the same in the same category. The products in the same category. So remember, this one is our single child. Is our custom scroll view. So you can add there more slivers. So we're going to add here another sliver that's going now to display the products. Okay, so come outside this sliver that we have been adding all this content on top, and then in that sliver we're going to, next to it, we're going to add another sliver that's going now to present the product that someone may like. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I'll come here, and then go ahead and just copy this sliver. I'm going to explain it. Okay, don't worry, just going to explain it. So I'll come and put it there. All right, so let me explain it. It's just a sliver list. This is in a custom scroll view. Okay, so it's a sliver list, and then it is having a single child delegate, just like we have here on top, and then it is having a container which is having this kind of padding. Okay, and then that container, it has our product UI too. We're going to develop that product UI, and then related products length. So let's go ahead and get the related products. So let's go ahead and first create the related products. So it's just going to be a list of related products. So let's go ahead and do it. So I'll just simply come here to our init. On top of our init screen, I'm just going to put here list of related products like this. Just put here list of what? Of related products. So to get related products, we shall just get the products in the same what? In the same category. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So I can just simply come and say list of related products equals to, and then we go ahead and check. We'll just simply go ahead and just get the list. Let's just get a random list for now. So I can just simply say related products equals to await, then say list dot what? Dot get items, right? So we can just simply go ahead, make it asynchronous. So we just simply come here and do what? And we come here and do what? We come here and put a where. I believe a where works here. So you can say here where the product category is equal to the same product category of this particular item that we are viewing. So how can we do that? We can just simply come here to the product model, and then you see category. So this is called stock category. So where the stock category ID equals to the stock category ID of the product that we are viewing, so which is product dot what? The stock category ID. So like this, this way can be executed, means that you can be able to get the products that you want to show, or that belong almost the same category. We are not going to do a lot of algorithm, just simply do that. So let's just go ahead and see how many products have come back. Let's go ahead and click on a product. So we still have some errors down there. All right, so we shall be able to figure out. So let's go ahead and fix the length. All right, the length. Okay, so the length is now okay. We have put the length. Now what we need to do is not put this UI that is having this. So I'm going to just do the UI and I show you. Just copy this and then I'm going to explain it. This is just a row with the content. So let me copy it and I'm going to explain step by step. So let me copy the UI and I'm going to explain it step by step. Let's go ahead and put it in our widgets. Come here to widgets. You can put it anywhere, but for me I like to organizing things and put them in widgets. So this was the product UI 1. Just let's make this one product UI 2, right? So it's going to accept the product model, and then so it will check when someone clicks on it, it will go ahead and navigate to the product screen. We have a product screen. You have to navigate and specify to it a product, like how we did somewhere. Okay, like how we did it somewhere. All right, you can as well. Let's see how we did it here. You just have to specify the product like this. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it as well. So I'll come back to our widget. So here I'll pass the product like that, and then you have to put prevent duplicates and put false, so it can be able to navigate with without considering it as a duplicate screen. So yeah, you watch that very carefully. So go ahead and begin with the container, and then that container we give it our background color of primary color. So that container we give it our height of the item divided by 6, and then after we go ahead and give it our flex, and then we give the direction of the flex to be horizontal. Then you give it some children. So the first child is going to be a network image, which is going to be of course our this. Okay, and then the network image, and then it's going to have a width of get width divided by 3.0, and then you give the height of infinity. So because I've already defined the height here, So we go ahead and get the product the product photo. So to get the product photo, you know how we do it. You can see how we did it in this product UI one. This product UI, how did you get the photo? Let's see. It was how did you get the photo here? Okay, this one here. See how we did it here. So the same way that we're going to do it here. So just simply come and put it here. Utils.getImg, and then put here the product image, pro image img. So something like that. So shall be able to get the product photo. So if it fails, we already have something that we have to show. If it fails, so if it fails, we should show this. Let's go ahead and put that error screen. Let's go ahead and put this. Our time is up, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and put the infinity as the height. Yep. So if I save, let's go ahead and see. So I've saved, so you can watch very carefully and be able to come up with this. You should be able to come up with this. Okay, so it's a flex, has an infinity. So inside the infinity we have the product, the column, and then it begins the product name. So pause and watch this, even the paddings. Okay, has the product name, and then it has a row under it, or the row which has going to have the product price. Just simply put here utils.currency, and then you put the buying price. I think that's what you're going to display here, and then you go ahead and put here our primary. All right, so after doing so, we're going to go ahead and put discount widget. Okay, the discount widget. So the discount widget, we can create it as well. I already have it here. It's just calculating the discount and display it. You can pause the video and look at it. Okay, so that is our discount widget. So let's go ahead and display it here. So just simply put here put the currency, and then here we just display primary. Alright, so that's our discount widget. Pause the video and look at it very carefully. So let's go where we call it. So you can put here the discount to be our utils. To be the pro dot selling price. Yep. So let's go ahead and finish the errors from the other side. So we'll come back to our product. Hope you can see that, how I've designed that. Hope you can do that. Pause the video and challenge yourself and do this UI, okay, without being shown the baby steps. Then click listener and the rest. Just scroll it slowly so you can understand it. Yeah, then here's the discount widget. All right, so let's go back to the product screen. So in the product screen, you have to make sure that we import it. So I think now everything is fine. So when I refresh, you see they're the products that are in the same category. So we have to limit them. Maybe there are too many. So I can just simply say related products. Where is it? Product screen. Related products. So I can just simply first say related products. I make it empty here. Let me remove this. Then I'll go ahead and make some temporary related products. So I just simply say temp rows. So I check if temporary product is empty, I go ahead and get all of them. I go ahead and get all the products without putting any condition. All right, I just get all the product without putting any condition. If there are no products in this same category, there are others. Okay, we can say if is dot length is less than 2, less than 2, then you shall know there's no product of that kind. So then we go ahead and loop through this dot for each. We just simply say for, and just simply say var x in, and then with the product, then we check if x.id is equal to the product that we are viewing. We should ignore that, and then say continue. Continue. All right, so just a second. Then I can come here and put some int I equals to 0, and then just simply come and put here int I plus plus. I just simply say if I is greater than what, than 10, or maybe than 6 products, we break. So else I go ahead and add related products dot add, and then I add the x in here like this. So however, I can always shuffle these temporary products before I start adding them. So let me just come here and do it and shuffle. Yep, that's it. So you can pause the video very carefully, and you can pause the video and watch it very carefully. So if I come and refresh here, you'll see the products will do what? Will shuffle. I click on this, the product will show up. If I do like this, the products here down will shuffle, and then that is beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. So I don't know why this is showing that. The product color, I don't know here why the strike through is color. Let's say white, and you see, I don't know why the discount thing is not showing. Money format, and if you remove the money format, the discount is not showing. Okay, we shall figure out. Alright, so that's it for today. Pause the video and understand this, how I've done this. You just pause the video and see how I've done it. That's it for today. We'll meet in the next lecture. So right now I can have related products. You can click on this, you see other related products. I don't know why these are showing by screen. Maybe the images are not actually there. Alright, so yeah, it's beautiful. So in the next lecture, we shall go ahead and work with now adding to cart, checking out. Yeah, those are other interesting topics that we need to learn. Goodbye and see you. Hello? Hello?
Muhindo, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry for joining late. I'm very sorry, guys.
So I think we have Miss Albert, we have Dr. Chris around. So we can start our meeting, and maybe we make it as a little brief as possible. So first of all, I would want to thank you, Mr. Muhindo, for the updates that you've made, and also for successfully migrating the site from that domain that we initially had to the current domain.
Thank you.
And maybe just to give some small update, course, there were challenges which have persisted. Would want to hear some feedback from you in regards to how we have addressed that, and then would want us to focus on the Naliri group right now. Naliri is like our key partners that were it's like our key team that we are focusing on right now, just because of the tick vaccine that we anticipate to come. We see it as one of the biggest partners that we have on board as of now. So we need to look at as well and see what challenges they have and see how we will address it. So I think that's what we shall focus on mainly in this discussion. I will give that brief presentation based on what I've heard from them, after maybe getting a brief from you about how far the migration process has been and how we intend to solve some of the challenges that have been posted on the platform. Thank you. We can make it a little as brief as possible.
Thank you so much, Samuel. To make it brief, as far as my understanding is concerned, I don't think the app has any error right now. So you can help me and specify where the error is, and either I explain or I see how I can address it.
Okay, maybe just share with us your screen and then you log into the Nalira account and we look through from that account. Oh, your battery is warning.
Yeah, I'm just from school. I'm not charged. Yeah. Can we use this? Let's
use Naliri, like our main account.
All right. You know their number?
Yes, it is 07.
That's it. Okay.
0772 866 254. And the same password. 4321.
All right, let's use that. Is it slow? Is it my internet?
That's actually one of the